It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and we must be getting closer to Christmas because Waitrose have the Fuller's Vintage Ale 2025. It's a boxed bottle. It cost me, I think it was about £5.50, something in that sort of price range. It's a limited edition beers from Fuller's, Smith and Turner's from Chiswick in London. 8.4% ABV. 500 milliliter bottle. It's a beautiful cardboard box. It's just the texture of the box. It's got a sell-by date of 31st of December 2028. You could probably store this for 10 years and drink it if you wanted to. But the time's flying by. It didn't seem that long ago that I was reviewing the 2024 version of this. As you get older, the time does go quicker. Well, it seems like that anyway. This has a bottle number of 62,127. I think they've been brewing this beer for I think decades now. I think we're in the decades for this, when they started brewing this beer. It just becomes, for me, just one of those beers now that, in my mind, as soon as it hits sort of early mid-October, as soon as we've sort of done Oktoberfest, I'm starting to think Christmas beers. I'm starting to think, oh, the supermarkets are going to start thinking about their Christmas beers now. And the first beer I always think about, it's a bit like the Die Hard movie, and it's not really a Christmas movie, but it's the best Christmas movie ever, is Die Hard. This is probably the best Christmas beer ever, and it's not really a Christmas beer. It just comes out this time of year. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Good bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. I never watched my old videos of the Fuller's Vintage Ale. I never watched them because I always want to go into my beer reviews blind. I always want to go into my beer. Look at that. Look at this. I don't want to really remember last year's Vintage Ale. I remember 2024's version being very good. And I remember standing here, well, we had walls last year. We had a great big, I was standing out in a conservatory with a great big stone wall in front of me. Now the steel lintels are in, and we've opened the kitchen out into a diner, and not quite finished yet. Months on. But yeah, how things change in a year. How things change. Instead of looking at a wall, I'm looking at kind of light bulbs now that are hanging from the beam that I've put in, the 3 beams. One finger, thin, white, ivory coloured head, I'm going to say, ivory coloured. It did have a 1 finger white head, and then I started gassing about steel RSJs and everything else. Good levels of carbonation here. It's a deep, dark, sort of ruby coloured beer. Looks like a dark mild, an imperial mild ale, if you like. There's no sediment in the bottom of the glass. There might be some at the bottom of the bottle. We'll get to that in a moment. But let's get the aroma. Yeah, it's just rich. It's just rich and nutty and fruity and just... so good. So good. Malt build, fantastic. Licorice is almost sort of like cinnamon and ginger, almost like spices. Like it's not. It's kind of hoppier. It's hops, but it's sort of, there's enough hops in here that's almost tricking my mind into thinking that it's ginger and cinnamon. The aroma is fantastic. I'm going to dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it's just a head rocking back, close your eyes moment. Oh, just it's beautiful. Every year that goes by, I only buy one bottle a year, and I shared it with you guys on YouTube. But every year that goes by, this beer seems to get better and better and better. Tremendous mouthfeel. Rich, thick, creamy mouthfeel. They're using a lot of malts here to get that 8.4% ABV, and there's a lot of caramel flavour coming through, burnt toffee, creme brulee flavours coming through, a good bitterness on the back end. It's a sort of stinging nettle bitterness, almost like they've used Saaz hops or something in this beer. It's sweet to begin with, it's very bitter on the back end, so the beer's got a fantastic balance to it. It's really hard to put into words just how good this beer is. I say this every year, and the best thing to do is go and pick up a bottle from Waitrose. Go and find a bottle from your local Waitrose. I pick mine up. I don't go to Pomprenai Waitrose. I'm talking super local here. I go to Cowbridge Waitrose. It's just a nicer drive for me. It's a mile further, but it's a nicer drive. It's through country lanes, and then I arrive at the town of Cowbridge, and then I arrive. I used to have a Waitrose walking distance from here. Now it's Home Bargains and Iceland. It was great having a Waitrose on my doorstep. Oh. It's a beer to be savoured. It's a beer to really sort of sit down, really think about it. Maybe put some music low on in the background. Sit down, relax. Maybe if you have a nice garden or something, or maybe if you're in a high-rise council, but whatever. Maybe just go to your window. Maybe pour this beer and just contemplate everything that the year has thrown at you, and pour this out and contemplate the flavours and contemplate how your year has been, and just spend the time just having a moment in your mind just to sort of like enjoy the beer, enjoy life. Because before you know it, I'll be standing here reviewing the 2026 version, and there'll be more walls knocked down, and who knows what's going to happen in 2026. I don't know, I may move away from here. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment in life. Enjoy beers like this. Look at it. Look at that quality. Look at the beer as I roll it around in the glass. It's magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. One of my favourites, if not my favourite beer of the year. This year has not disappointed. You have to try it for yourself. You really do. If you want to read the back of the bottle, I can pause the video, or you pause the video. Brewed beside the Thames since 1845. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.